This is the brand new McLaren W1, the latest hypercar from one of the most iconic names in the world of speed. It's the fastest, most powerful road car McLaren has ever made, and it comes with an eye-watering 1275 horsepower. Yeah, you heard that right. But this car isn't just about numbers. It's the next evolution of McLaren's already legendary lineup, and today I'm going to show you why it might just blow everything else out of the water. Let's start with the design. It's unmistakably McLaren, but you can spot the influence of the most radical projects like the Senna and the Speedtail. Look at these gullwing doors. They are first for McLaren and not just for show. These doors have been designed to guide airflow perfectly down the side of the car, enhancing its aerodynamic efficiency. The front end is aggressive, and it should be. It's borrowing design cues from the McLaren Sabre, but with a sharper, more purposeful look. The brake lights wrap beautifully around the rear, paying homage to the legendary P1, McLaren's first hybrid hypercar. But where things get really interesting is here, under the skin. This thing is powered by a completely new 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, but it's not just any V8. It revs up to a screaming 9,200 RPM, 700 more than the P1 could manage. It pushes out 928 horsepower, but with the help of the hybrid system, that rockets to 1,275 horsepower, and it's rear-wheel drive only, meaning McLaren has gone all in on keeping the W1 as lightweight and raw as possible. 0 to 60, just 2.7 seconds. 0 to 124, 5.8 seconds. But it's not just about straight line speed. McLaren has always been about handling, and the W1 is no different. They have brought in Formula 1 tech to create an advanced ground effect system that keeps the car glued to the tarmac, and with its massive active rear wing, which can adjust up to 30 centimeters, you get 1,000 kilograms of downforce at 174 miles per hour. To put that into perspective, that's enough to keep an elephant on the ground at those speeds. And inside, it's driver's dream. The seats are fixed in place, just like in a Ford GT. Instead of moving the seat, you move the pedals. Then there are switches on the roof, like you're flying a jet. And the steering wheel? Pure minimalism. There are just two buttons on it, one to activate hybrid boost for maximum power and the other one for drag reduction system, which cuts the car's drag by 20%. It's all designed to keep things as light and responsive as possible. McLaren has been obsessed with weight savings for decades. The W1 is no exception. At just 1,399 kilograms dry, it's significantly lighter than the rivals like the Ferrari SF90 and Lamborghini Revuelto. The secret? McLaren's use of 3D printed components and inboard front suspension borrowed from Formula 1. But to understand why the W1 is such a big deal, we need to look at McLaren's evolution. It all started with the McLaren F1 back in the 90s, a car that changed the hypercar game forever with its central driving position and screaming V12. Then came the P1 in 2012, McLaren's first hybrid hypercar, pushing the boundaries of performance and technology. Fast forward to today, and the W1 is the culmination of everything McLaren has learned over the past 3 decades, from Formula 1 to the road. So, how fast is it? Well, the W1 can hit 217 miles per hour, which might not be the fastest top speed out there, but it's designed to dominate on the track. Around the Nardo handling circuit, the W1 is 3 seconds quicker than the Senna, a car that was already considered one of the most capable track-focused machines ever built. Now, here's the catch. It doesn't matter how much you want one, because McLaren is only building 399 units of the W1, and all of them have already been sold. That's right, each one of these 2 million pound hypercars have been allocated, and if your name isn't on the list, you'll have to wait another decade for McLaren's next big thing. But even if you could, would you dare push this beast to its limits? Here's a question for you. While the W1 is technically a marvel, many enthusiasts say it doesn't have the same wow factor that the P1 did when it came out. What do you think? Is the W1 missing something special, or has McLaren truly outdone itself? Let me know in the comments down below. This isn't just a hypercar, it's McLaren's statement. A car built with no compromises, with one goal in mind, to be the ultimate driver's car. So, what do you think? Has McLaren nailed it with the W1, or is there something more you would expect from the next generation hypercar? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more reviews of the world's fastest, craziest cars in the near future.